Be who you wanna be. Do what you wanna do. Be who you wanna
Hey yo, how we
be.
doing? Welcome back to the channel,
Do
y'all.
what you wanna
Hey, all I can think
do.
about is that turkey tomorrow, right? Hopefully you guys are all set and ready to. I just got to do a little more packing, but then we're gonna hit the road and then get some good food tomorrow. Right? That's all I can think of is that turkey. Hey, so how we doing today? The market was a little flat today. I know not a lot going on. I kind of saw some interesting things going on though. Even though it's kind of flat, I do have some interesting things to point out to you guys, and I hope you're gonna pay attention on this one. Okay, so let's get this thing started. Welcome to D's Daily DD. Like I said, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, guys. I'll keep you up to date with all the current information like I'm about to do right now. Okay, all right, let's do it. All right, the first one I want to talk about is going to be AMC. All right, guys. So, oops, went back to the wrong one. Let me open the Google. So I'm gonna bring up the chart here, okay? And I need somebody to pinch me, okay? Because AMC made history today, guys. And what I mean by that is, like, is this real life right now? Like, is this real? Look at the volume right now. 18 million, all right? 18 million flat. Crazy. Let me show you something, guys, that I found that I want to point out here. It's gonna be with the volume history. So it's right here, okay? So I pulled up the volume for the whole year, okay? Remember I brought this chart up before. So this is the volume column we got here, and this is the date, okay? So it runs down. So for the whole year, okay, I brought it up right here. Pay attention to something, guys, right here. This is interesting to me. I think the shorts are really trapped right now, according to the low volume. Okay, 18 million, guys. This is a new low for the volume for the year, guys. It's never been this low, okay? So I definitely wanted to point that out. I think that's something we got to pay attention to. And it's going to raise the days to cover, right? So I have the other information here. I'm just going to keep scrolling so you guys can see I'm not messing around with this information. Like, 18 million volume, guys, that's nothing. This thing has traded a billion before, 500 million before. And look at this, it's down to nothing, guys. 16 million. I wonder what's going to happen on Friday, right? And remember, tomorrow the market's closed. Friday it's only open for a little bit. And the options chain, okay, what we have to go over here is all of these are out of the money. Okay, now, guys, like, there was a potential for these, Friday there's still a small chance. So unless the squeeze happens on Friday, you never know. But this is a lot of money. Look, just out of the money. 17,000, guys, at 65. Kind of sad to see that part of it, okay? Something else I want to point out is I have this article. It has a lot of good information, right? The 10 signs of a short squeeze. So you're looking about number 8. Okay, I'm going to point this one out. An overwhelming sense that something fishy is going on. If you follow a particular stock very closely, then you know what I'm talking about, right? Bizarre price movement becomes extremely obvious when you got your eyes glued to the chart, like all the apes do, have for the whole year. Is your stock always red? It's asking right here, okay? And these are all indicators, right? Oh, this one was my favorite. Does your stock always drop on good news after earnings, right? It's been good earnings reports. These are all indicators that it is being manipulated lower, okay? The lower a stock drops, the higher it bounces during a short squeeze, right? And yeah, mania can occur on both sides of a trade. If people see a stock, it's always red, they might start to believe it's going to zero. Humans are great at spotting patterns. They see it, dropping every day and expect it to continue doing so. So they respond to their short position. They expand their short position and open themselves to an unnecessary risk. Okay, we're talking about short sellers. And then there's always, this is where the bears get massacred. All right, here we go. The shares available. We're not at that point. But right here, this is another thing I wanted to point out. Institutional investors are loading up. Remember, we've been talking about how they're scooping up all these shares, and they're still buying and holding, guys. And I'll leave this link down below. Again, I just want to point out the key information that we found today. So large institutions have billions or even trillions of dollars of assets under management. They have all the patience in the world. When you were buying at 10, they were shorting. Ooh, this sounds familiar, huh? When you were borrowing to buy at 4, they were shorting. When you flushed out $2, that's when they started buying. Ooh. So they're always going to try to get it as low as they can, right? So yeah, this is, just signs of a short squeeze, just to point out, right? Because that's what AMC is. And I want to show you today, the dark pool volume. Pay attention to this, on the New York Stock Exchange, only 6% of the total volume is exchanged on there. The rest of it is off the exchange, okay, guys? And then here we go, watch. So they have 5.1 million shares to borrow. Kind of weird how they're not borrowing them, right? And then after yesterday's drop, we should have seen, less shares, right? That's what makes sense. But yeah, look at this. The days to cover is at 3.92, guys. We're close. If it gets to 5, which today it's going to go up, after the data's refreshed with this low volume, that number is going to go up, guys. And anything from 5 to 10 days is extremely, extremely risky, okay, when it comes to short selling. Again, this is reporting 18.45. And yeah, the fee is still low, which doesn't make any sense, right? 0.54. Can go over the Stonko tracker here real quick. 5,000 in the money, nothing at all, guys. That's absolutely nothing compared to what could have been, right? But remember, we talked about how market makers can control the price, if they want to, according to that article that we pointed out yesterday. And I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Remember, I'm just bringing you the information that's out here. Puts, that sucks. There's a lot of puts that made money there, and I think, yeah, they stopped reporting this. Ooh, they hit us. You see, this is what we got to talk about yesterday. What happened yesterday? 56% was shorted, guys. Remember that. That's why we got hit so hard yesterday. Okay, so keep patient. I know it's tough, but look at this. It's picture perfect. This is insane. This is what I wanted to point out, guys. It's bouncing right here, right? So it has to come to the end here. It's like a spring that's being wound up, right? The tighter it gets, it's gonna explode eventually. And we're right there. We're right there. There's not much I can do here on the chart. We're just, I got to point out that we're coming to the end of this. And what this means, it's either gonna go really high up or really low down, guys. That's just, my honest opinion. That's usually how these patterns work. We're gonna zoom in a little bit, but I mean, not much that I could point out here either. It was just very, very low volume. It looks like they hit us with that short ladder attack, right? Oh, sorry, this is yesterday actually. So yeah, that's all I got to point out for AMC right now, guys. Yeah, so just hang in there, guys. Stay cool, stay calm, stay sexy. It's just about patience. The market pays patience. When you're patient, you get paid. All right. So let's move on to Lucid, guys. So Lucid, there's actually this really awesome article that came out that we need to talk about. So here's Lucid for you guys, the chart, right? So I had drawn this trend line, and look, it's snapped out of it. Okay, so that's a bullish signal, right? When it breaks the downtrend and it starts to go up right here, that was a bullish signal. Here's probably the shorts, trying to keep it down, and then we saw some upside action. I'm on the 2-minute chart right here, guys. Volume was 60 million, so a little bit lower than we've been seeing, that 80 million, 100 million volume, right? A little bit lower. Inflow, we had, let's see, 1295 large, 1390 on the sell side, 549 on the medium, and then 547 on the medium for the sell. On the buy side, on the small orders, 425 versus 444 on the sell side. So more outflow today than inflow, according to this. Yeah, so what we're looking for, guys, is it's still in this channel, right, that I've been talking about. Let's go a little closer. So it's still in the same region, okay, guys? Not much has changed there, like I said. I don't know what to expect Friday. It's a half day, basically. The market's only open for a few hours. But yeah, here's the chart. It's just we bounced off this line and we're solid right here, right? It's showing comfort here. So like I said, I wanted to see it hold above $50 for the week, and that's what it's doing, guys. I'm happy with that for sure. Let's go over to this article real quick. So it's from the Motley Fool. They're trying to be. Oh, I'm sorry, not this one. That one's for Loopring. Let me bring up. Here we go. So this article, guys, came out today. It's super bullish. It's saying to how fast the Lucid car can charge. It's giving you, the power that it's talking about, that it has to charge really fast. So Lucid Motors has long claimed the Air would be the fastest charging electric vehicle available once it was actually available. Well, so the cars are available now, right? People have them. They're delivered, some of them, right? So the Air also became the first production EV that we've seen to accept more than 300 kilowatts, right? So it's going to show you the graph here, and it talks about how when you're charging it, it takes longer because of heat, basically, is what I understood, that the more heat, it starts to slow down the how fast it charges. And then it's basically going to give you this chart here, right? So this is the time that it's going to be charging, guys, and then how fast and how many kilowatts, okay? And then the miles. So what I want to point out is, like, when you go to the mall, right, and you spend time in the mall, you usually spend at least 30 minutes to an hour, okay? So say you have a low battery and you plug it in. It's talking about 37 minutes. You'll have 80%, guys. That's 416 miles. So literally in an hour, you go in, you come out, do your thing, right? Or maybe you're there more. You're gonna have a full battery basically when you come out. That gives you, that's fast, guys. That's a bullish. This is all bullish, and that's why I'm long on Lucid. That's why I believe in the technology that they have, right? And it keeps going, talking about all the comparisons with Tesla and Porsche and all that. And yeah, I'll put the link down below, guys. But remember, this is the Lucid Air was the fastest charging EV that we've tested, and there's a couple reasons for that. Okay, it has a 900-volt battery pack, which allows it to accept more power than electric vehicles that use a 400-volt battery system. That's why we saw peak charging for the very first time. All right, so it goes on over here. This is guy Tom. Shout out to him. Very well put together. I like this article for sure, and there's going to be a video with it. Okay, guys, if you guys want to go check it out, there's that. And yeah, that's all I got about Lucid, the information. I just think that was a super good article to check out. Let's go ahead and talk about Bitfarms. We'll look at the chart super fast. It was basically sideways. It's trying to reclaim that $8 level, guys, that we've seen support at again. And then let's go to the daily chart so we can get that clear picture here. So a long time ago, we broke out of this, we ran up, and now it's staying up here, guys. That's a really good sign, right? That means that it's holding. That means that everybody thinks it's worth at least this, right? So we have more room to the upside. I still think it's gonna go test that $10 range soon, guys. We're just waiting on the turnaround for Bitcoin, right? That's what's gonna make this thing run, in my opinion. Also, the news we're waiting on is that they're gonna announce, they're installing more miners, they're bringing more miners on. And they're gonna be, being able to hash more. Okay, so what I am gonna change here, let me zoom in a little bit more. If you want to take a look here at the orders, this is what I'm gonna change on the chart, right? Because it's not following this anymore. So not a lot of volume. That's why, guys. So it bounced there. Now it's just holding. I'm just gonna wait here to see what happens. Friday and Monday and Tuesday, seeing what we got going on, because it's just this is called a bull flag right here, guys. Okay, so basically what we want to see is it volume push it up higher, okay, and come test the all-time high. That's what I want to see. If you're bearish, it's going to come down here, test this zone, and then we have another support here, and we have a lot of supply and demands. A lot of trading happens in these zones, guys. So I'm happy with the price action right now, guys. I'm good, right? I'm long. I want to see where this thing is in January, February at least. That's all I got. There was no news articles for Bitfarms today that I found. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to Loopring. Man, Loopring has been like, roller coaster, just up 20%, down 10%, up 15, up 30, right? It's on a wild ride, guys. And that's because nobody knows what's gonna happen, right? Everyone's trying to like figure out if it's worth it to stay in, if not, to get out, right? So everyone's just basically waiting on the GameStop news as well. There was a good article that came out that's pretty cool, right? So I'm gonna show you guys that. But first, let's go over. This dropped massively. So yesterday it was around 3 billion in volume, right? Market cap is still good, even though the price has gone down. It's still sitting at 4.1 billion. And remember, the all-time high is 383. So we're looking to pass that. If we get near that and we break that, guys, new all-time high, right? It's looking for a new all-time high, and it's called a technical breakout. That's the term, okay? When a price surpasses its all-time high, it's gonna find a new one, and it's gonna see what it's worth, right? So here's that same pattern, right? We're still in this stage. It could be a little bull flag again, right? And then we're gonna see this break to the upside. That's what I'm looking for as far as the chart, as far as the price, right? I want to go test that all-time high. And we got this news article here. So should you be buying Loopring after its plunge from a record high, right? It's asking, that's the title. It's from the Molly Cool, the Molly Fool, whatever you wanna. I don't usually read their stuff, but I found this and I like what it says. Loopring uses faster, cheaper layer 2 of extremely secure Ethereum protocol for transactions. Okay, we talked about all this. GameStop itself seems to be working on an NFT marketplace related to Ethereum. Okay, decentralized finance payment to liquidity token. We've gone over this stuff right in the past videos, and it's talking about its utility. So it's a low fee, high speed platform for trading, swapping, liquidity providing, and payments as well. Okay, and it's on the Ethereum network. It's built on the layer 2 of the Ethereum network. Okay, so it's gonna add to Ethereum, guys. This is, in the long run, this is security also as well for Ethereum. That's good, right? They can use it. Here's the rumor, of course, everybody knows about. I've been showing you guys what's going on with the rumors. And then looking past the rumors, okay, so this is actually the part that I just want to talk about. So they're saying, you know, they're amongst the enthusiasts borrowed from stock traders, buy the rumors, sell the news. But Loopring is risky right now. Of course, we've been saying that this is a high risk play. And Loopring has the same qualities that make some cryptocurrencies genuinely useful, and stands a good chance of growing in value during the next few quarters, guys, right? That's good information. The GameStop alliance or merger might accelerate the process, but Loopring could well take off even without the MemeStop connection, okay? And that's what I'm talking about. It has way more potential as well, not just because of the GameStop rumor. Yeah, so that's all I got to point out on that stuff, guys. Again, you know, thanks for checking in. Hope you have a safe Thanksgiving and a fun one, right? Kick back, relax, and I hope to see you in the next episode, guys. All right, peace.